Hey explorers, Kid Explorer here, and today I am actually on the Atlanta BeltLine on the west side in West End, and I'm going to take you to a new spot called the Solar Bar over at the Leon White Complex. They really built that area up. They have a lot of bars over there, or breweries, I should say, as well as eateries. So I'm going to take you over there in a minute, but the focus is going to be on the Solar Bar. But first, I'm going to walk down to Angel's Garden here on the BeltLine because they have some fruit cheese that I want to check out. So let's go. But before we continue on this journey, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. It is free for you to do so. It helps me provide more and better content to you in the future. So for real, let's get into this adventure along the Atlanta Westside BeltLine. Welcome to the Atlanta BeltLine. We are on the west side part over in West End of the BeltLine. The BeltLine is a sustainable redevelopment project that will ultimately connect 45 in-town neighborhoods in Atlanta via a 22-mile loop where there used to be trailways and streetcars and all of that in Atlanta. This is a great way to go out and bike, walk, rollerblade, whatever on the BeltLine. It's definitely a nice place to get some exercise and scenery in Atlanta. While on the BeltLine, you will see a lot of different things such as different businesses. You may run into actual breweries, bars, restaurants. You'll see a lot of greenery, so trees, native species. You'll see artwork. You'll see this here, which is a memorial to Black lives that were killed in the past. And in my case, I'm going to head over to Angel's Garden just in a moment, where there is a cut through from the BeltLine over to the swing and then over to actual Angel's Garden. I found out about this garden while volunteering with Trees Atlanta last year, but I'm not an expert on fruit growing off trees. I just wanted to walk over here and hoping for the best, but there's not any signage of what fruit or what type of tree it is. So I ended up not really staying that long. And plus I did not feel that comfortable because there was really no one back there. Also, the BeltLine has a lot of different corporate sponsors, so there is a lot of money going into this project. And one of the sponsors is Delta Airlines and a lot of other Atlanta businesses. Luckily, this trail goes back the direction I came from, but there's a little side trail there off the BeltLine to go over to Angel's Garden, and there's fruit trees and stuff along the trail, but you kind of have to go off on this side trail to check it. I only know this because of Trees Atlanta, and I volunteered over here once. So that's the only reason why I know this is here. Now we're gonna walk about 15 minutes back over to the Leon White development where there's breweries and the Solar Bar that we're gonna go to and check that out. So let's head on back over to Leon White. So I got back over to Leon White after spending about 30 minutes on the BeltLine, and I was like, oh, let me go to the restroom. So if you need to use the restroom while you're here, they have some restrooms right at Wild Heaven Beer Brewery. And I went in there, and then I heard music going on in the next room and realized that this brewery actually has an event space at the garden room, and they were actually having a Pride event going on here. It is June, and so they had different performers, they had tables and all types of whatnots in the garden room. So I left the garden room. I went over to the Solar Bar and no one was there. I believe he was going to get some supplies. But then I went over to Atlo. Atlo is a new store here at Leon White. Atlo is a refill store, and you have eco-friendly swaps, low waste essentials in this container. So they actually use like one of the shipping containers to actually make a store. So you can come in here with any type of container that you already have, or they have containers inside of Atlo where you can refill with lotions, detergents, soap, all that type of stuff. But you could also buy different products. They have pet supplies, they have toothbrushes, they had lavender sprays. One thing that I was looking for is that they had reusable napkins, paper towels, which I ended up buying. You will notice things are a little more expensive, but that's okay because you're going to reuse it. So Atlo was a really cool place with a lot of eco-friendly things that I actually was looking for. So that was pretty cool. It was nice. It just had everything you needed, smaller quantities, but it was good. Now we're going to finally visit the Solar Bar. The Solar Bar is in this container building, and it's actually solar powered. So there's no electricity or any usage going on here. It's all powered by the sun. And it is a joint collaboration between Monday Night Brewing and ASW Distillery. Monday Night Brewing will serve draft beers, while ASW Distillery will serve frozen cocktails. And it's all powered by the sun, which is excellent. And here on the side of the Solar Bar, you'll see information about how this works. So ASW Distillery wasn't open on that side when I went to visit. So I went over to Monday Night Brewing and I asked for recommendations. So I ended up getting the Taco Tuesday drink because it was on draft and he said that one was better out of the items that I selected. So they pay by card there and I could leave tip by cash if I wanted to. But I would love to check out ASW Distillery when it opens, or if it is open when it's actually open, if that makes sense, because I couldn't find anywhere about information of the opening hours. I'm assuming it's open when these locations are open because Monday Night Brewing does have a location there. I also like that it's right near this open field where you can sit down and relax and you won't be really close to other people because you see the seating is spread out. So that's pretty cool to just come there and relax and enjoy a nice drink at Lee and White along the Westside BeltLine. Okay, explorers, so I am back home for my experience at Lee and White, where I went to Solar Bar, I went to Atlo, and I also went on the BeltLine to check out Angel's Garden. So let me give you the rundown in my ranking of Solar Bar and Atlo. Now, as for the Solar Bar was really cool. It was really nice to just have something there where you could just walk up, get you a drink, and go sit down in one of the places that seating areas nearby. I also love the aspect of it being powered by solar energy. That's really cool. But it did seem like it would be really hot up in that place. They did have fans running inside of there. I hope it's not like burning hot in there for the people who work there. But other than that, it was really cool. The person who helped me was really cool, gave me recommendations on the different options they had for drinks there. And it was pretty affordable. As for Atlo, there was people going in and out. I love the concept that they reused old containers for storefronts. It's really cool. And it's nice that it was just intimate and it had everything you need in there. I really loved going in there and shopping the sustainable items. And they had items that I've been wanting and looking for, like reusable napkins that I can use and put in the wash machine and then use it again, instead of always wasting and disposing of napkins that we buy from the store. Also, I love that they had spray. I always use lavender at nighttime. It helps me rest better. And I was getting low and I forgot to buy some more from Grove. And they had so many different things. So now for the ranking for both Solar Bar and Atlo. For Solar Bar, let's get that drum roll going. I give Solar Bar a 4 out of 5. Mainly because I'm concerned about the employees having a heat stroke in there over the summertime. It gets blazing hot in the Southeast US in the summer, and it was hot today, it's June, and I'm like, how can you work in there? Other than that, I love the concept of the Solar Bar. I love that it's running off of solar energy and the options that they have there. Now, drum roll for Atlo. Atlo, I give a 5 out of 5. I love the idea of reusing a shipping container for a storefront. There was different other shipping container stores there as well, but I love this one. It had refillable options, sustainable options, and it was just really nice. And the employee there was very friendly. So highly recommend checking that out if you're at Lee and White. All right, explorers, I am still sweating and sticky from outside. So I am finishing this video so I can go and refresh myself. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit that like button. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. It is free for you to do so and helps me provide more and better content to you in the future. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Please make sure you share this video with your friends, family, and social media networks. And if you enjoyed this video, you can support my business even further by hitting the thanks button or purchasing merchandise from my travel merchandise store. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day or night wherever in the world you are. Bye.